Following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Hurd Realty.
Well, getting your house ready to list is definitely a process. There's lots of things that should be done to make sure your home is market ready. So here with a checklist of what is most important, we've got Pam Hurd joining us, as well as Melody Hughes with Hurd Realty. It's great to have both of you ladies with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, certainly a lot to do when you're getting ready to list your home. And you say it's so important to prep your home. Why is it so important?
It is very important to prep your home and be prepared, because most of your buyers now are looking online and they really know what they're looking for before you even get to that process. So when you get to the house, their expectations are exactly what they see. So you really want to go in and declutter, do all you can, be ready, get professional photos, be prepared for all these buyers to come through your home.
And you kind of mentioned like setting their goals, they know what they want. You say that's also important to set realistic goals.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to make sure that they understand, you know, the goal of an agent. You want to make sure that you really explain the market to them well, so they understand going into it what is reality and what's not. The goal, pricing your home, staging your home, getting it ready, making sure you guys are on the same page and you understand each other very well.
And speaking of that, what is the reality in the housing market? What are you guys seeing when it comes to selling? Because I feel like it's changing a little bit.
It really has changed a lot. Well, considering back in the COVID days, we're not there anymore. Those days are gone. So the prices are probably not going to go down much, but we don't have 18 offers on one house in 30 minutes. You know, the market has changed. The number of days on the market is probably around 120 days. So before, during the COVID, you know, we had 18 offers in 30 minutes. It was insane. So those days are gone.
Yeah. And you really had to jump before you even looked. Before, I mean, it would seem like the house went on the market and it was already pending before it went in. And then you also say it's important to really do your homework when you're preparing to get a real estate agent. There's a lot of questions that you should ask.
Oh yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, just make sure that you get an agent that really understands the market. I think that's key. That's important. And then the other thing is you want to make sure that that you're a team, that you mesh with this person, that you understand each other's goals and those types of things, and have a realistic view of what the market is now.
And you mentioned professional photography. It really does seem to make such a difference. It feels like most people have already made up their mind before they ever step foot on the property.
So professional photos are a must. I mean, in our office, we actually don't allow them to do just cell phone photos, because that is so unrealistic. You need a professional in there that knows what they're doing. So I wouldn't want any of my agents to go in there with just their cell phone and take photos. I want a professional to go in there so it looks good, because that is the first impression, and that's what you want, to make sure that they're going in to look at the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yep, and it does. You can really tell when you're going through a website and you're looking at those pictures. And then you also mentioned setting your home up, and you mentioned decluttering. What about staging? We're hearing more and more about staging homes.
Oh, that's the fun part. That's my favorite part of listing a house. So yeah, you want to make sure that decluttering obviously is very important. And then you set the tone. So now you're coming in and you're trying to make it depersonalized, so that somebody can walk into the home and they feel that first impression. They have that good feeling, that clean energy that comes in, and then they can start seeing themselves and personalizing themselves in the home. And so, that goes for curb appeal as well. You know, you want to make sure the house is clean, trim the bushes, pressure wash the house, those types of things.
Yeah, the littler things can make such a big difference. It's not a big investment.
That's right.
It's just taking that time.
And painting the front door.
Yeah, painting the front door.
Is that the front door is...
You want it to be fresh. You want it to be clean. So the first thing when they go in the door, you have this fresh, new look. So you just want, first impression, like she said, is a major deal.
Okay. Well, certainly a lot of good information as we're entering in a different market out there. Hey, we also want everybody to know, of course, Pam Hurd, Hurd Realty. It's your lucky daytime. We have so much fun. Wetlands was crazy fun.
That was a blast.
was
We had a
so much
blast.
fun. Well, the next one's coming up tomorrow, so we're going to give you the information. It's Your Lucky Daytime is happening tomorrow at Auntie Ruth's in Johnson City. We hope to see you there from 12 until 1 o'clock. Everybody will get a free vanilla glazed donut, and we were just talking about their donuts, right?
Oh yeah, so good.
They're so good, and they're huge.
Yes. So unfortunately,
Yes.
they're delicious.
Come and enjoy with us. It's Your Lucky Daytime coming up tomorrow from noon until 1 at Auntie Ruth's. And don't forget, for all your real estate needs, you can get a hold of them at Hurd Realty, offices right there in Boone's Creek.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Hurd Realty.